Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And we're underway. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Swept in. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns and goes back. Looks to thread it. Shapes the shoots. And it's a goal! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Going through. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cuts it out. Looking to break out here. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. He's got options out wide. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Played back in. There's a long ball. That'll go straight through to the keeper. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Second half gets underway.
Dinamo Moscow don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Away from immediate danger.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Aimed long and direct. Ball is over the line. Crunching tackle. And it's got through.
Dinamo Moscow are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Aimed long and direct. Gets it, and now what?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. A real chance to break. Beautifully done. Gets good distance on it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking to shoot, and in it goes.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Dinamo Moscow grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Dinamo Moscow making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Dinamo Moscow definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Just remains